On to race number 5 and the 5th on the programme at Happy Valley. Is back up to the 1650, back down into Class 4 company as Jan Zian Rocks drops in class as well. Amazing Luck is first up for the season. Dionysus Colin down in trip. Melbourne Hall up in trip after winning over the 1200 last time out. Playwise, runner-up to All You Know last time. Perfect to Play coming out of that race as well, where he finished in 6th. Starlit Night will roll forward and down to V Chevalier, who comes up in class after a last start course and distance win as a well-backed favourite in Class 5. Jan Zian Rocks is the horse mark that's been up at Chung Fo in the last month.
Our speed map for race number 5 has Amazing Luck leading from quite a number of pairs, 5 of them in fact. Playwise and Starlit Night, B Chevalier, Regency Master, Melbourne Hall and Go Ballistic. Zian Rocks second last around Smart Cousin. He's gone back his last 2 races, but he has led all of the way in a trial since, so there may be just a little asterisk about where he may position up between his racing and trial positions, Paul.
Regency Master's drawn really well, and that's him closest to us. Now, Clear Choice came out and ran really well on Sunday in the scallop, and look, I thought Regency Master was going just as well as him in here. Barrier 2, he's going to get his opportunity. Go Ballistic. Now, he's had a few runs already this season. This will be his 3rd, so he's peak fitness now coming into this, and he's drawn barrier number 4. Getting down towards class drop, though, that's the only query with him. And V Chevalier, he's only had 1 start for the new stable and he won it. That was over the course and distance, and that was Class 5. He's up into the bottom of Class 4, but I thought it was quite a strong win from him, and he looks like he's gone on with it as well.
He's well in the market at the moment as well. That's V Chevalier. We'll come back and have a look at that win in a moment. Let's start off, though, with Melbourne Hall. Now, he was the last start winner of the 1200 metres. Zach Purton rode him then, but Blake Shin jumps on board on Wednesday.
Blake, you jumped back aboard Melbourne Hall on Wednesday night. You had a bit to do with him last season. How do you think you'll go on Wednesday, stepping up to 1650 metres?
I think he'll go well. I think he's a horse that's always showed that he's looking for you know, a little bit extra distance at what he's been racing at previously. He's just been a bit of a work in progress for his trainer David Hall to get him to settle, and when I rode him, that was my job. Out there riding him, and he did that nicely and hit the line well. He showed last start that everything's coming together, and you know, he's on the right track to hopefully do bigger and better things.
Since that last start when you've been on board in both his track work and also a barrier trial at Happy Valley, how was his trial?
Look, his trial, David Hall suggested he didn't want him to have a hard trial, just a nice you know, nice blowout for tomorrow night's race. He felt good. I was happy with his action. His work down the back straight was in atrocious conditions, but he felt nice, and I'm really looking forward to getting back on him tomorrow night.
And now that he's got that first win under his belt, do you feel like there's more to come with him?
I do, yes. Every time I had rode the horse in his races, he had shown me something. He hit the line really well. I think he's a progressive type that's got some points in hand, and hopefully we can get some good results tomorrow night.
And just for you as well too, it must have been a relief to get the monkey off the back on Sunday?
It sure was. It was nice to get that first win out of the way. You know, good opportunities are few and far between, and you just got to try and capitalise on every ride that you got and do the best you can, and it was nice to get that first victory out of the way on Sunday, and hopefully onwards and upwards.
Looks like he enjoyed that one as well, Blake. That was Pliclone. That was well backed as well. Melbourne Hall, big price at this stage. We'll keep moving. There's a bit to get through. Regency Master next, and Mark. This is over the mile at Chartins. He switches now to Happy Valley.
It's his Happy Valley debut, Andrew. He's been here and trialled back in December of 2019. Beaten favourite here by Family Leader, Paul, and a winner 2 starts ago. Draws nicely in barrier 2.
Yeah, he's strip fitter for this run, won't he? Because he's now coming into his 2nd start for the season. It was a really nice, I thought he just sort of blew out the last little bit. So with this run under his belt, I expect him to go better.
Yeah, and much like Melbourne Hall was also ridden by Zach Purton last time out, but Zach goes elsewhere. We'll have a look at his ride in a moment. Playwise, Perfect to Play, and Go Ballistic. Paul, who's still looking for that first win at start 17.
Yeah, so Playwise is a very hard horse to catch. Perfect to Play. I don't think he's in the best form that he has been in Go Ballistic. He should be fit. He's had the 3 starts, but he didn't really run on that well here, I thought, in this race. So, look, I've left all 3 of these alone.
Yeah, I've left Playwise alone, but he did trial up quite well leading into this race. He missed the start badly in the trial and rocketed home and made up many lengths. Whether or not he was just ready to go first up, we'll find out on Wednesday night if that form carries true, and the other 2 would need to lift.
All right, all you know, winning that race goes around earlier on the night, so we'll get an idea of how that form stacks up. V Chevalier now, Mark, up in class. He's been here before without success, but he's now with Manfred Mann.
Yeah, 1 for 1 for Manfred. Went out as a 2.5 favourite. He just progressively got better towards the end of last season the more he raced, and he set upon them here, Paul, and was very good. Just a question mark whether he can go back into Class 4 and now show something.
I think he can with the lightweight and with the new stable. I mean, the horse that runs second, Virtus Star, he's been quite consistent, and coming up to the bottom of Class 4, I haven't got a problem with that.
All right, Amazing Luck is who we have a look at now. There is the ride, Paul, of Zach Purton. Lots of gear change here. Blinkers off, shadow roll off, tongue tie off, cheek pieces go on.
Yes, exactly. And look, it's interesting that they're playing around with all this gear as well. Look, he has won in this grade before, Amazing Luck. He has been placed in Class 3 as well. So Barrier 8 was just the tricky thing for him. It's interesting they are taking all this gear off him.
Out of that trial, which he did absolutely nothing, and went to come out and then got crowded a little bit for room and went to the line under his hole. Chunghwa Spirits won out of that trial and Vincey's run second. Zach's on for Paul O'Sullivan, so the alarm bells are there.
All right, Paul looking for his first winner of the season, though. Still, Paul, he's our favourite.
Yeah, he's come up favourite, isn't he? I'm going to go with the bottom one, though, V Chevalier. I think he can come up to Class 4 and win. I've got no fears with that. The new stable's got him going really well. Renzi Master, like that last bit of track work leading to this. I think he's come on from his debut run. Melbourne Hall, always thought he was a better horse over a mile, so 16.50 for him looks good, and Amazing Luck. We'll put him in there for fourth, fresh up. Just a little bit with that fresh up record of Paul O'Sullivan's, I've only put him in for fourth. 11, 5, 4 and 2.
On the 4, Melbourne Hall to make it back-to-back wins as Paul set up to 16.54. What's the second time in his career? He raced 3 wide the trip the first time he had a look at it and ran last, so just put your pen through that. V Chevalier going back into Class 4 on the back of a pretty strong win, 1 grade lower. Zhangjian Rocks race as well this grade. 3 starts, 1 win, 1 second, 1 place. He's had 2 trials, including a hard-held 4th at Happy Valley. And Amazing Luck on that quiet trial. Zach on for Paul O'Sullivan. 4, 11, 1 and 2.
Wide open. Race number 5. Be looking for an each-way price about whatever you go for there. 5 and 7, 7 and 5. My cue there in the 5th. All right, so race number 6 is up next for us with Class 4 action once more over the 1,200 metres.